Now entering the ring, boxing out of the red corner, weighing in at 280 pounds and trained by Corey Jagger, R.J. Martin. Please welcome, boxing out of the blue corner, weighing in at 236 pounds, representing Touch of Sleep Boxing and trained by DeVero Williamson and Jennifer Williamson, Brennan, you ring prize! Our fifth bout of the evening is brought to you by our silver sponsor, DG Metal.
Ourselves.
Oh my gosh, come with it now indeed.
Come with it now.
Jeez.
This is going to be a good one, y'all. I think that this
Some
is
big
our
dudes.
tallest card of the night.
True. 6'2", 6'6".
6'2", 6'6".
Lordy. Love the belt.
Oh my
nothing
God.
to the back.
Can you
Nothing to the
imagine
back
if
of
they
the
gave
head.
us
We can keep our
piggyback
heads
rides?
up. We're not going to wrestle.
I can
hold.
I mean,
touch them up.
touch the
Come
rim
box
with
to the
that.
I
belt.
can totally touch the rim if I got on their shoulders. Right now, no chance.
I look at these guys and I go, their feet don't dangle at a bar stool. Mine do.
Mine feet are dangling
Like
right
I'm
now.
kicking them right now. You can't see.
You can't see right now.
You can't see. My feet are kicking. Short Kings.
All right,
Short King Spring.
All right, Short King Spring.
Oh,
All right.
oh
Ooh, good shots.
Goodness.
Good shots. And we are seeing
Wow.
very
Wow.
quickly.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I've never seen a graduate student throw a missile like that. Oh
They did
my.
say
Master's student. I'm sorry.
Master
I'm sorry.
student. It's still
Sorry,
a graduate
Brennan.
student.
Sorry,
Still a graduate. Still a graduate program. Whoa. I
What
tell
a
you what,
way.
he's got a heck of a reach from Brennan.
Ooh. We're seeing great exchanges right now because
Good. Oh, excellent slips though.
Now we're
from
seeing
RJ
we're
Martin.
seeing Brennan throw massive punches, right? Being that taller fighter, maybe overextending himself a little bit, and RJ's throwing it right back. When that punch doesn't land, it's leaving Brennan exposed.
And
so
he throws that jab right through. He's also like knowing when to like be in the proximity of the punch, where you want to let him, you want to draw him in with that slip, with that feint.
Oh my goodness.
Just like that. You
Oh
draw him in,
my
you get
goodness.
extended, and then you're able to like counter very effectively. This
Oh,
is a,
mouthpiece is out.
Oh.
Mouthpiece is out.
they said, hold up.
Now this is going to be a fun one. We don't get this often here.
They got to rinse him.
Okay,
you got to rinse
they
it
at
off.
least rinsed it. Because
They gotta
sometimes
rinse it off.
that referee just puts it back in your mouth.
And you go,
And you know how many feet have been there?
More than the ones I got.
Putting in a little dry mouthpiece?
And it's like,
off
I got a
of
little
some
hair.
foot juice
Got a
or
little hair on it.
Jeez. No thanks. And we're back on.
And we're back.
So as we see them getting comfortable again, right? They got a little bit of a breather. Now, what we're seeing, a little bit of like uncomfortable nature from Brennan here when he's up,
Good jab.
when he's
though.
too close, right?
And he's got the reach. He needs to get that like space
Right.
away.
Now what we're seeing, right? Oh, mouthpiece out again. Gotta get that gum shield sorted out, my friend. Now, just something to notice here, right? When we see two different approaches here, RJ's working his way in, right? Working those jabs to set up that cross. Brennan's doing the same thing, but when he's closing that distance, he's getting a little tight, and he's throwing over the top, and it's missing. It is telegraphed, right?
He's telegraphed, and he has no power. He's not able to get the hits in. You can't get that rotation behind it.
And we just saw a great adjustment from Brennan there, where he decided to switch it up and bring an uppercut into the equation, so that way he's not doing that tight overhand right that doesn't generate the power that's really obvious, right? We're seeing him throw it over the top, and it's not landing. So I love to see that adjustment on the fly, but as your RJ, it's pretty obvious that when you
Round
set that pressure,
two is brought to you by our ring card warrior,
kind of
Emily
wide-eyed
Ward. Make some noise for her out there. Our two-time Ewing sarcoma survivor.
The shorter fighter with the shorter range.
Kicking butt, 8.5 years strong.
Getting in close.
Bringing us right along into the second round of this big heavyweight matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
Wildly larger than
He's
both
still
of
very
us.
much 6'2".
He is still 6'2".
Definitely
I
has
usually
not lied on a dating profile in his life because he's 6'2". He doesn't need to say, I'm 6 foot.
In
you know,
heels.
he's definitely 6'2".
He's definitely 6'2".
Right.
So very
when we
rarely
say
is
shorter
the
fighter, it's a
6'2".
relative game.
It's a relative
It's a
term.
relative game for sure.
But when you're up against somebody who's 6'6", it's worth mentioning, I'd say.
It's true. Now, the thing that we can note as well, right, is we have the height differential favoring Brennan, but Brennan is the lighter fighter.
He is.
So
he very much is. So the power behind his punches might not be the same as RJ's.
Right.
Especially when RJ gets those feet planted.
So we have the difference of let's say, raw power from someone like RJ, and then we look at somebody like Brennan, who has to rely on his levers.
Yep.
So when he relies on keeping that shoulder tight and throwing a hook and landing, it's because of the force he generates rotationally as opposed to how much force he puts into somebody, which is
Agreed.
RJ.
And RJ, again, I don't think is as quick, but more powerful. And so that's really where Brennan is kind of leaning, is you're seeing that, like, much quicker combinations of shots. Much quicker, and like that, again, favors his build, favors his fighting style right now.
But RJ looks comfortable.
Oh, he's just
too comfortable.
He's just kind of sitting in there, like, letting the shots roll off.
True.
He's taking a slip, like it rolls off the face.
Now, like you just said, right? That jab just landed on oh, Jesus. That was a missile. Oh, my goodness.
And it's
oh,
right
my
back. They're
goodness.
trading them back and forth.
I was going to say something that feels irrelevant right now in this moment. Oh, boy. Wow, these flurries are electric.
I mean, both of these guys can take a shot.
Electric. To think there's still over 30 seconds left in this round is just insane to me.
And there's a whole nother one after this.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it? I mean, some of these. Ooh.
Oh,
that was a few
there's a standing
really
eight.
good
There's a
ones.
standing eight. There's a standing eight. Now, similar to a fight we just saw, right? Let's talk about how, when we saw RJ get a little tired, when we saw the feet be a little bit more planted, we saw that the defense mechanism that RJ employed was leaning back at the waist, which opened him up to get at the edge of that reach, and that punch landed even harder.
Even harder. It connected.
It just shows
and
the
he,
wrist.
He leaned, and he ended up against the ropes
Saw
with
a little
nowhere
water
to
in the
go.
basement there.
I saw a little bit. That's
Saw a little water in the
just
basement.
You got like a leaky jacuzzi? You got a little leaky jacuzzi? You forgot to drain it before you went out to
Come
Bora
on,
Bora?
boxing fans, get loud out
This is
there.
impressive.
I like where we're
Third
at.
Energy we're
round
seeing
coming
from-
your way,
from
and back
people
in the
this-
ring we got our
in
ring
this
card
weight
warrior,
class, being this
Emily
constant
Ward.
just speaks to the athleticism of both fighters.
Agreed. And also, like, not even just the athleticism of both fighters, but, hey, the fact that they have, like, the, like, mental fortitude of both of them. I don't know who our DJ is
Oh
tonight,
my
but they have
gosh.
been killing
Shout out
it.
to the DJ.
Shout out to the DJ. I think
Oh
they're
my
over that
gosh.
way.
Give me a little ASAP Ferg when I need it. Put in
oh.
work. All right, so going into this third round, right? We haven't seen a knockdown yet.
It's
We've
time
seen
for
some
the
good exchanges
third
on both
round.
sides.
Come
In my
on, let's
unprofessional
get
opinion,
it.
I do think that I've seen a little bit more head snap come from the Brennan punches,
Big time. That
but
being
it's
said,
never deterred RJ.
RJ can take a hit.
we are right in front of a big Brennan crowd.
I can
if
hear
you
him.
can hear that.
I
on
can
the
hear
mic.
him right behind me.
I can hear him through my headphones right behind us. Now that was a great stick from RJ.
Ooh, there are some good body shots on
Brennan's
that
working
one.
his way out, which is very, I mean, it's a good move, right? Where we see both these fighters kind of relying right when they're tired is that left hand
reach,
hold,
and
then
then
that
you go for the
right
other shot
hand
there.
is just working.
You're
which
trying
is-
to gauge distance. If you keep someone here, you know, hey, if I can touch you with this one, I can hit you with the other paw. It's going to
Oh
already be at
my
distance.
goodness, RJ landing a little head snapper himself, hitting him with a Pez dispenser.
The yeet. Want some candy, kids?
Wow.
Whoop. I think that we have a minute left. Yep, minute right on this one. But man, RJ he takes a shot, but you don't see anything like waver.
It's a great poker face.
Great poker face. No, nothing wavers in his stance, but like
The only thing that maybe shows a little bit of exhaustion from RJ is the punches get a little bit wider, a little bit longer.
definitely.
Right? A little bit more showcased.
As
or
you said,
telegraphed.
it's coming from Grandma's house.
Right,
This
it's
one's coming from Grandma's house.
That was a great shot from Brennan right to the midsection.
Basement.
Right to the
Putting
basement.
it downstairs, baby. We got 30 seconds left in this one.
I'm still looking at this thing saying
Ooh.
RJ is dangerous. Now they gave Brennan a little bit of a warning on the push-offs here, which makes sense for that longer fighter trying to maintain that distance at all times, getting uncomfortable, trying to push. But we are seeing a lot of footwork from Brennan right now. That is a
There it is.
flurry
One,
from Brennan.
two,
But
big
RJ's not
shots.
going down. RJ's leaning.
Oh,
he's
he's
getting
running
in the
out of the
mix.
shot.
Now Brennan's doing a good job of maintaining that distance, even if it means moving away, moving around, circling, and running. And it shows. That third round seemed pretty definitive in the
Very
direction of Brennan.
definitive. I do think that one
The
is
group behind
we
is
got
going crazy.
quite a crowd.
I don't know if people can see it.
Y'all see that? People are getting out.
I think people
that
are pretty happy.
That was really well balanced. I think that if we look at the mobility from Brennan, no D in there. The mobility from Brennan, he did dictate a lot of that. Again, as like the longer fighter is able to steer a lot of those shots. But RJ sat like a rock. Knew when to slip punches, knew when not to. Stayed
RJ just
inside.
gave a point to the crowd, acknowledging the group behind us.
Big time.
To your point, though, right? The thing that I take away from this fight as well is just RJ's ability to just weather the storm, and then also RJ's ability to just more so than Brennan be comfortable in there.
He was very
I think
comfortable
if
at
this
all
fight
times.
if this fight just dragged on to maybe 6 rounds, the energy for both of them would definitely deplete.
I think
but
that
I
it
do
very
think
much
that
would.
comfort does change it, right? It does change the trajectory of it, but well fought on both sides for
I
sure.
totally agree. Well fought on both sides. But, there were I think that had it even gone 4 rounds, I think that it would have the tide would have turned.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it out there for the big boys. After 3 rounds, we go to our judges' scorecards for a unanimous decision. Declaring your winner out of the blue corner, Brennan, you ready?